What up? What up? All right. Welcome. What's up, internet world? Welcome to the Warducks. We're still getting started here. We got a guest arriving right now. I decided to go ahead and start a little early. I'm going to start talking about the mission, Reservoir Ducks, happening in Tree City on December 7th. Nevada City, just north, actually east of Nevada City. We're throwing an op out there. We've got a few teams signed up already. The main consensus, let's just dive into it, is going to be, there's like 4 teams. There's the DEA that's holding the guns that are going to be in a bag for the op. They have a DEA headquarters. Everybody's job pretty much is to get a hold of this bag. What's going on, John? What's going on, man? Come on in. We're going live already.
Oh.
So we didn't know how long. Right on 7, no. What's going on, man? It's all good. Come in here, make way. It's crazy. I was just going over. I was just trying to jump into the op a little bit. Gonna telling everybody what's going on, trying to get that out of the way first thing on the podcast.
Yeah, we're hoping you guys would be late. Usually we plan for it, but
Blaze, why don't you get into that real quick?
Yeah. So like I was saying, the DEA has their headquarters, which the bag of guns will be at. It's their job to guard that bag of guns. Everybody else, the other families, because obviously Reservoir Ducks, it's kind of a gangster themed op. So each family, mafia family, is coming in. They want a piece of the pie. There's a buyer in town that wants guns, and the DEA headquarters has a ton of guns. So you're going to come in, the families, all are different teams, are trying to get a hold of this bag of guns. Now, the teams can choose to work together against the DEA, or they can go to take it all. That's up to them on how they want to organize themselves. So they're, either way, you get the guns, you got to contact the buyer, which will be Rocco in his truck. And you will meet him at said location, which, grab it real quick.
no, just leave it there and use your pointer.
Well, you can't see it so well back there, but all right, cool. So yeah, basically DEA headquarters starts here.
You'll all have access to this map too, so when you start radioing in with your teams, your coordinates will be the same as the ones running the game.
Yeah, this is just like a heads up. I prefer to have everybody on the same page coming into it, so that way we can get it to try to run smoothly. Essentially, this green line is where everybody picks. You have to be on the outside of the green tape. All right, you're gonna pick your wherever you're gonna come in. You're gonna pick your entry point. At any one of these locations, and then at the start of the game you will proceed to DEA headquarters. Once if you get a hold of the bag of guns, you're going to take them after you contact Rocco, the buyer, down to the rendezvous point, which it should be around generally this area here. Once you make that happen, you have to secure the area and make the trade. Once you have the bag of money, all right, the buyer will leave and meet you up here at L1, where he will be parked. You got to get that bag of money to L1, put it in the truck, and then that's the first evolution.
What about the guns? Don't they have to get the guns though too?
No, the guns are in the truck already.
Okay.
All right, they brought you, the buyer got the guns, so, but essentially they get everything. So, so they're gonna escort the truck. So evolution 2, you come back in, it's the escort. All right, we got Dead Man's Road right here.
That's the one closest to the highway.
Yep, it runs right alongside the highway.
When Evolution 1 is over, we will break for lunch, but whoever held the buyer down with the truck and all the gear, they're going to start in position at L1 up here, right?
Yes.
Essentially, right?
Yes.
So after break, we're going to haul ass, get back, and then go from there. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, we'll end here, take break, and then, yep. Well, most likely end here unless it's like I don't know what the hell's going to happen this op because this is a whole new idea. I haven't done anything like this before.
This is a huge map for you guys. This is a couple football fields at least with terrain. You know
yeah, a few football fields for sure.
And we usually get about 80 guys, anywhere from 50 to like 85 guys at these ops. So it'd be a lot of firefight.
So yeah, okay. So the second one, you just got to escort it. You got to have one guy who's got to have contact on the truck, and Rocco will tell you where that's supposed to be because it'll be in his best visual, safest spot to make And you got to walk the truck out. You got to escort it all the way out back to basically camp.
I'll go as fast as you guys can
have
hike.
Something set up.
As fast as you guys can hike too. If you're like at a light jog pace, and as long as one of those guys still has contact with the getaway vehicle, I'll go as fast as you guys want to go. I'm not going to go 30, obviously.
Yeah.
You got to protect me and the truck and your team, though, because if one of the other cartels, a DA, gets froggish on Evolution 2, and let's say you're almost to the touchdown, this is where it ends, right, Blaze?
Yeah. It'll be like somewhere like right
Let's
here.
say the other cartel family or DA waited to intercept you, so you did all the hard work, takes it from there. They only have to go to here to end it.
Right.
So it is a thinking man's game, and you are escorting the goods, basically, in round 2. So whoever starts out on Evolution 2, they don't necessarily have the best chance to get all the way back. They have to work really hard to hold.
Oh yeah, of course.
Someone can come and take it.
So again, and DEA is going to be trying to take the truck back to the headquarters.
And the other cartel is going to be trying to get to the same
Yeah,
place.
so if the DEA gets a hand on the truck, they turn left and go to headquarters.
Yeah.
All right? You guys have to keep that right from the DEA.
Yeah, the cartels can work together. DA is kind of there to ruin their own shit.
But to go through, so when you get to the end, to go through, only one team can take it to the end. So that's where the Reservoir Ducks comes into play of you might just get stabbed in the back at some point.
Yeah, you might buddy up with the other cartel to get it past the DA, but eventually you guys are going to have to make a decision.
It's on you guys. It's on you
and
guys.
we will be expecting the most gentlemanly of conduct that you could possibly bring to something like this. This will be crazy. Is this map exists on Facebook and Band? Right
I'll be posting it.
Okay,
I'll be
so
posting it.
You all have access to the map.
It will be.
Are you going to do a battle tech still for them?
Battletech, I don't know if I'll get to that. But I'm going to try.
If they had a general map, and we could somehow interface with BattleTech, but if they had a general map and kind of knew what was up, at least they'd have a good idea. These squares on the map, how big would you say they are? Like a Kmart? Would you say they're about a Kmart size?
I think it was 150 feet.
By 150 feet?
I think so. Okay. I'll double check that. I thought I had it on here, actually.
That might not be the actual map.
Yeah.
This is one that I had added.
I put 275 feet. That's right.
Okay.
That's right. So,
cool.
Mafia objectives: steal guns from the DEA. Communicate with that was 1. 2, communicate with buyer to set location at rendezvous. 3, trade guns for a bag of money. 4, get the money to the getaway truck. 5, retrieve HVT from other families. All right, HVT, high value target. Okay, I'm gonna have high value targets. I'm gonna have 5 different gold chains that one from each team will be wearing. And if you get these gold chains, all right, whoever's got them at the end, and only one person can have them. So that might, I don't know. Hopefully your buddy doesn't shoot you in the back, before the game's over and take your gold chain from you. That'd be awful if teams started falling apart like that. But you never know. Yeah. Or, work together and, maybe draw straws for it. But either way, whoever ends up with these, we're actually going to try to have some prizes for these. Mm-hmm. So if you have it, we're going to have probably BBs and some other mysterious stuff.
Yeah.
John's from JF, he's gonna donate those to for the game for us. So appreciate that, John. Thank you.
John saying we all got new MP7s too.
Yeah, bro. He's he wants us to be out there, right?
Man,
He got us all new camo too, bro. It's great.
But so it involves whoever's gonna be team lead, they should definitely know how to run a fucking radio and read a map for sure. And they're gonna want to coordinate. And when it does come down, if and when it does come down to some like backstabbery craziness, for sure make it cartoon and funny. I get it, but I mean, don't light it a fucking dude.
Yeah,
10 feet away.
Yeah, no, this is a
like make it pretty.
A duck production. So
yeah.
no, we're coming out here with honor. We're not overshooting anybody. In fact, it's semi-auto. There's no full auto unless you have a saw. I'm only allowing saws to be full auto.
That's fair. I've always been a fan of that.
Yeah, because otherwise, what's a saw for? You know,
they're heavy.
If everybody can go full, go full auto, it just puts the saw out of commission.
And they rarely fucking work, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
How's the Crytek one? Did you get hold of the Crytek one ever?
No, I haven't gotten one of those in.
Okay, I heard they make one. I'm guessing they're probably the good one.
It's basically like an M4 that just has
a drop box.
A drum, more or less, yeah.
Do they make good boxes yet, though?
There's get better ones out there. But...
See, I check out in the M60 world because there's all these little hiccups along the way. It's like fucking the Reaper's got one.
No, I want one though. I want one so bad. I want one to work. I want one. I do. I've just been afraid.
You think you can find the HP that one?
Yeah.
That's the only one I've seen.
That would probably the one. I mean, it's heavy.
It's consistent.
You know, that's so. Like milsim wise, that would make sense for me to HBA something and have that extra weight. Because the saw, essentially, if you're trying to milsim, would have extra weight anyway, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you'd have a fuckload of ammo.
You could dump through the whole mag and not have to worry about anything heating up or on the floor.
Yeah, no, that is true. That is true.
Since we're here, John, welcome to the cast. I think this is the first actual DC member from the old guard we've had.
Yes, that is true. Yeah, so original Diamond Corps.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
Yeah.
How long has your paintball and airsoft whole thing been? I'm gonna guess 18 because I'm like 16.
When did you get into airsoft?
2001.
2001.
But you were paintballing before then.
Yeah. Well, no, paintball I got in. Yeah, I got into paintball in 2001. And airsoft probably, I don't know.
Fuck, you were with me
8 or 10 years ago.
You were with me from the beginning.
Yeah, well, he was the beginning. He was part of all that. Pretty much when Battlegrounds really started going off. At the beginning of it,
that's basically when I started. But
yeah, that's when I came to Battlegrounds and seen.
Back then too, all they had was expensive ass rifles, and they just crippled kids. It was almost impossible to obtain a rifle, so we all had pistols. We had hella fun though.
I had an Echo.
Yeah,
an Echo 1 AK.
Like $500 on a.
Yeah, that's how they were in the beginning. And they were like, if something broke, sorry.
Yeah.
They really didn't have shit together like they have it now. These kids don't know how good they have. Now they can get an AR P9.
I know. They can get good guns for a good price.
Insane guns.
Nowadays. But prices are going up on stuff, though.
Oh, the ones you're selling, what is the one model that you've seen leave your store the most? The average buyer from beginner to expert?
Probably like combat machines. This G&G combat machines.
Yeah.
And they're not
good.
super expensive, but
was
got a lot of kids, so the combat machines are nice because they're lighter. And
do you remember the one I got a few that was off the showroom floor and it was it looked like an ACR wannabe, but it was G&G. Is that a combat machine too? Remember?
I believe so.
That one was hella good.
I don't remember which one that one was. But
it had a blowback and it was hella good.
Yeah, I think it was a GC16 or
something like
that. Yeah,
those
are the workhorses these days, right?
Yeah. They're just pretty solid guns, and I've never had problems getting parts from them. And that's always been my complaint about a lot of companies is just trying to get parts. And they sell these badass guns, and then like a $5 part breaks, and you got a $300 paperweight.
With your store and moving all the guns you move, who's the easiest to get on the phone right now today and get in touch with your guy? G&G?
Yeah.
That helps, dude.
Every time I call, they pick up, and my order is out the same day every single time.
Did you see what's up yet before a thread adapter for this guy?
No. I got one, but it was the opposite. And when I talked to them, they didn't say that they had anything. They didn't really know what I was talking about.
Any word on that S&C9?
Yeah, it's new. Too new.
I saw something the other day. I don't know if that means that they're coming in or... Well, I don't know.
As long as I don't fuck around with John and I'm there the day it comes in the store like I say I'm going to be, I get the gun the day of as soon as it drops. Sometimes we get to play with it earlier. Oh, what up, guys? What up?
You see somebody.
Dude, what up, dude? You guys are always welcome to call in. We're going to try experimenting with people calling in, too. For the show.
Speaking of which, I'll try to put that number up. And live stream messaging.
Yeah.
Just because, why not? Let's mess around, right?
So, John, you've been one of our sponsors since the conception of the Warducks. You take care of a lot of shit for us. That's hella good. Or whatever. What is talk about your store a little bit, better than maybe I could articulate.
Well, I mean, we're a pretty decent sized store in Grass Valley, and we've been around for quite a while. Mainly, it seems like it's more airsoft now. I mean, it's a pretty decent sized store. It's 2,400 square feet. I have an indoor shooting lane, tech area, all that good stuff. So
You do all the tech work for us too.
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of it, anyways.
Actually, John's the one who did this Mark 23, which is still kicking ass. We're about 409
Still working
FPS. Yeah. Always. Did you see our new flash suppressors?
Yeah, I saw this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty sweet.
Trying to tell all the teams to get into it or whatever. Yeah. That thing still works hella good.
Cool.
Next time I play another night op, I'll just roll that or whatever.
Yeah. Why not?
And I gotta get the other guest real quick. How you guys
Our other guy?
Surprise.
Yeah, John, keep going in your story.
I don't know where to go.
Well, it's been yours just for the last year, right?
Yeah, so I worked there for a long time, and I finally just bought the store about a year ago, a little over a year ago. So it's been going pretty good. So
Good.
just
Yeah, I mean, you pretty much service people that whole northeastern, even back towards Yuba.
yeah, I get a lot of customers from
Even
like
up
Chico
north of
area
that, yeah.
down to Sacramento. I had some customers from Oroville, up towards Reno. So kind of all over the place. So there's not a whole lot else, and I mean the drive down to Antelope or wherever it is kind of a pain for a lot of people. So they'd rather take the scenic route and come up to Grass Valley and enjoy it.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah,
So what do you do more of, paintball or airsoft?
Lately it seems like airsoft's been picking up a lot more.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
paintball's
right.
still there, but overall, even talking to a lot of my sales reps, it seems like the paintball market's not booming like it used to. It's not necessarily dying, but it's not.
Well, it's definitely taken a hit from airsoft.
Yeah.
Just, at least a few people have gone over there from it.
Yeah,
So.
there's a lot of people that play both, but it definitely, I don't know. It just seems like people are playing airsoft a lot more consistently up here, at least.
What up, man?
What up,
Caver?
Yeah, no, that's good. I enjoy that because I obviously prefer airsoft over paintball.
Have you met?
But what's going on, man?
Daniel.
Nick.
Nice to meet you, sir.
John.
John, nice to meet you, sir.
You're still church? Are you guys still church oriented too? Kind of started out that way.
It started out that way, yeah. JF actually is Jesus freak, but it's never really. I don't know.
Meet another
Oh,
warrior
is
of
that
Christ.
Not too many people
Exactly.
really know that. So.
Yeah.
God's love is good all day.
Nice.
Tell me about them child soldiers. Yeah.
So, first time on a pod. What kind of stuff you guys could be talking about?
Well, we were just going through. We had to hop back to his message and his whole purpose. Where we're gonna hop to you with that. We'll talk
Okay.
events, and then we can like pick and choose about stuff we don't like and guns and.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
like,
just whatever 2 cents you have that you want to talk about.
All right. So,
The emphasis is on the players and people who put the hard work in, like you guys who volunteer, or John here who puts a lot of his own blood, sweat, and tears in just building the sport.
dude, that's the way it should always be done.
That's
Yeah.
the big picture.
Gotta support the stores. Don't buy from
Fucking yeah, and he slaves for me or whatever. Like he for our whole team, he
Yeah.
does the extra effort. It really matters, you know what I mean? So
Mhm.
I've been trying to get him on for a minute or whatever. But it's more about them, the actual people pushing.
Oh, but what's your name?
Daniel.
Where are you from?
Oh, I'm Daniel Berger, and I've actually been around this area for quite some time. I've been around this area in Antelope for about 8 years now, but I've moved like 3 or 4 times.
Okay.
So, I got involved in airsoft ministry 8 years ago. I've actually been in the valley for 9 years now, and I started about not even a full year after I moved down here, and I've been a part of that ministry ever since then. And honestly speaking, what got me involved to begin with was I have a history in airsoft. I've been involved in airsoft since I was 16 or something like that.
How many years we talking?
Wow, I forgot. I'm 28 now, so that means 12
Fucking
years.
vets at the table, boys. Everyone remembers KWA Glocks first wave, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I couldn't afford those fuckers. I had a couple. They were too much expensive. Sorry. Anyway.
Yeah, no worries. Been in ref there since the day one as well. And all honesty, it always has been a ministry over there, but it's always felt like an airsoft field that tried to implement God values into stuff. Because unlike other airsoft fields, it seems like everybody just wants to kind of keep the containment down low by quelling problems, perhaps. But when I went to SoCal, I felt a little bit different than that. But up here, it felt like as though there was a lot of places that kind of stifled a lot of growth for players and to, become more than just a player. They didn't really seem to allow a lot of flexibility for certain things like other forms of empathy. So when I became part of this ministry, it really stuck to me because it felt like they wanted Airsoft to grow. And when we got into the middle of it, there was a whole other society that got built up from it. And that society was basically players for players. Because other than for regular fields where it's like players against players or competitions all the time, it felt good being part of this ministry because we're nonprofit. As you guys know, we're nonprofit. We've always been that way.
All the reps are volunteers. Time out of their
a lot of
church.
volunteers.
You have to pretty much beg and plead and get the church to let you do your thing.
Well, that's a whole other interesting story, but we can go into that a little bit later. But basically put, it feels different because we have an incentive to try and see the society of Airsoft change. Because a lot of places like to make it about the money, and therefore there's a lot of things that slip under the cracks, and a lot of ethics are ignored.
That's why we keep Tree City free. A, it would cost us too much to charge, and B, it limits the kids, which is the most important part of the sport.
Yeah.
And to be honest, if you have a church there's like 500 kids in the Sacramento area that play at your place, give or take.
Yeah.
So you've got at least 200 of those kids on deck on Sunday church day.
Yeah.
That's a win in 2019. You know what I mean? They're not on the Pornhub. They're not on Xbox, so it's not,
the number of people that come because they played Call of Duty is amazingly high. I love how they try to compare Airsoft to Call of Duty. It's like, no, in Call of Duty you get hit. You know you got hit.
They don't want to be snipers. That's what
I know. That's the
It's
first.
like 8-year-old kids come in wanting sniper rifles. It's like, here, try to call
Yeah, let's go for a gun that's half your head. That's the same height as you guys are. That's
Real quick,
funny.
too, those bolt action sniper rifles are really good. If you should have an accident at like a 10-foot engagement with your little brother, it's going through his fucking ear, eye, whatever it is. Like if you were to build up a real nice one, they'd kill a cat.
They're
No
gonna do
doubt.
some damage.
I've got a 431, and I accidentally shot my friend at 15 feet away. I ain't doing that ever again. Had a good sized wheel like that big, just sitting there on his stomach, like, I actually felt that, and I felt terrible because I've only done a sniper around my field, and as you know, it's CQB, so it's always
novelty at best, right?
No, I have to always be careful with snipering.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't the first Airsoft the original BB guns?
You're not allowed to shoot kids with those, dude.
No.
The BB gun. It's so funny. Every time someone comes in and like I'm talking to their kid about airsoft and paintball. Yeah, we just used to shoot each other with BB guns. They go, which one of your friends has a BB in it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's Jim.
Yeah.
They all have a friend that has one in his hand or like in his
stuck,
face.
yes.
Yeah, one guy took one right in the corner of his eye, and he said it was like floating around back here.
Oh.
Temple
And
shots.
they said it was too much damage to try and get it out at the time, so they just left it.
Only the coolest kids with the coolest parents had the BB guns when I was a kid. The really sick ones. I wasn't even allowed a pocket knife. Clearly not Airsoft nuts. But you guys ever allowed to have the sick ass BB guns?
Well, not the BB gun, but I had the pellet gun.
Whatever, the pump 20 times.
Oh yeah, the brake rifle.
Brake rifle.
Yes. I wasn't
Very
allowed to just roll
Dude,
that
I used to
around.
go kill rabbits and quail and all kinds of shit with
Well, you
that.
come from country, did you have one of those? You probably had a 22.
No, I didn't. My dad wasn't into guns, like real guns, but we had pellet guns. And I remember going to a friend's house and they had a big, huge cherry tree. And they were like, "Oh yeah, come on out and shoot the blue jays," because they were eating all the cherries. And he said, "I'll give you $1 a bird." So we go out there and we shoot every bird we can find.
Creating jobs.
We fill up this 5-gallon bucket, bring them up, and dump them out, and he goes,
What?
okay, here's $4. We're like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "I said blue jays, not the rest of them."
Oh no!
So we just shot everything.
Oh.
we missed that. We just heard the dollar and went with
Bird,
it.
dollar.
Yeah.
Got it. You should have made it more clear there.
Yeah,
buddy.
lesson learned. I'll remember next time.
Yeah, for me it was just squirrels. There was no limit on those because those things are vermin everywhere. So take as many as you can.
They are
Yeah.
fucking rats at the end of the day.
Oh.
I did get paid for it, but hey,
Invaded.
it's still fun to shoot them down. Can't help that one.
Pain and joy is all worth it.
Man, I had a raccoon infestation in my younger years that took all the desire to kill animals out because we had wild chickens. I think I told you about this. They would roost in this giant oak tree. And then we had, that's where I got night vision when I was a kid. Well, they were killing them every night. And I'd wake up to just like chicken genocide or whatever. One day we watched them through the night vision. We had like some cheats and some good shit. And one raccoon runs up to the branch, shakes the tree down. As soon as the chicken falls, the two raccoons get it and drive it off. They would do that 5-6 times a night.
Smart bastard.
Smart.
So
Yeah.
we had to get fucking Cold War on them already. Fuck, we were shooting them. I remember.
Hot war, you mean?
Yeah, a shitty $300 pump shotgun. My brother was like trying to shoot one on the porch, and it did. Remember in the mask where he's like lifting up his crotch and zagging around bullets? Is he like recorded around all these bird shots and got away? Shot one in the head, it got away.
Yeah,
They can take a shot too.
Yeah,
those bad
they
ones. You gotta put them down. I shot a skunk in the head one time. I mean, I got it dead center on the head. I had a 22 lever action rifle. It was eating the chickens, man. So it ran across and just boom, dropped it. I was like, yeah, I got that fucker.
These weren't cute.
No, wait. I took it, I picked it up, threw it in the garbage, right? Well, the next day I go out to the garbage, just to, make sure. And the fucker's moving in there. Like, it's messed up, you know what I mean? But it was not dead. So I was like, and then, see, the first time I hit it was good because it didn't even skunk that much. It didn't spray that much. It just, it was out, dude. You didn't know what the fuck happened. But when I had to put them down the second time, it was all bad because I was lighting them up, making sure.
These raccoons we had, they weren't pretty ones like in a Disney movie. They were mangy, 3 foot long. They had mud in their fur. They were like the meth grass valley.
Yeah.
They were from the bad side of town, raccoons, dude. So they, of course, they could take a 9.
Some bumps rolling through there.
My brother hit one with a 5.7. He had one of those 5.7 pistols, Chris or whatever.
Oh, nice.
And he's like, yeah, I'll just kill a raccoon hell easy with this, dude, right? And it fucking went right through it. So it ended up taking like all 10, 12 fucking shots or whatever he had in there. Goes right through him.
45-70 on
You need something to bend him in half. Yeah, like a quarter. You got one of those. What's that thing? You got?
45-70.
Yeah.
Cowboy gang.
Don't shoot that thing. That's a rare. That's a relic. Really?
Did you?
Oh, my shoulders hurt.
Bad.
How many shots did you fire off, do you think?
12.
Oh, that's all it was? Man, that's a biter, isn't
So
it?
if you're trying to like kill a bear but do it in a Winchester and keep it super classy to your grandfather's era, he picked up one of these and fucking brand new off the floor, but it's definitely gun I wouldn't be shooting.
I bought it to shoot.
Alright,
You bought that thing to shoot. Why not shoot it?
I'm gonna shoot some pigs.
yeah, you can take a pig now for sure.
We'll see.
Where's the nearest pigs?
Spencerville.
You gotta give you a couple fucking JF bacon.
Well, sit up a little bit too so they can see your face.
I'm hiding behind
Yeah,
Rocco's big
yeah.
muscles.
Rocco's like blocking them out.
By the way, I'm all fucked up now.
Yeah.
Don't ever get a cortisone shot, guys.
Yeah.
Violent pain. And now that the shot's wearing off, still can't really run that good. But now the discs that originally caused me the pain, I can feel those again. This is all for nothing.
Oh, damn.
6 weeks of pain, dude.
This is just Rocco whining though. He's just like, oh,
Stop.
we're back.
You have no idea. I'm telling you, I thought I knew what pain was, guys.
Yeah.
You saw me.
He's like,
You saw me walking your
he's
store.
like, it's
Yeah.
the quarter
Yeah,
zone
because his
shot.
butt cheek was numb. Yeah.
Yeah.
You sure it wasn't that 180
No,
girl you brought
no.
home that one night?
No,
She's
no.
hella cute but thick.
He announced it with
I
like 8
think-
people in the store.
Real
His
couple
butt
pictures.
cheek was numb.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, my number.
But I think you
Give
were
it up
talking
for
about
the
your back
airsoft.
was broken after one of those nights, actually.
Probably the best night of your life for a long time, huh?
Had some good nights, buddy.
Ouch.
Painful now. But now we're back into operations or whatever. We haven't had the cast go in a while because we had some shit we had to figure out. Plus I was fucked up. So, but yeah, we're back. How was the MLA?
In all honesty, I didn't end up going. So
Saturday.
Most of those things are actually ran by James because when it comes to Saturdays, if it's not a private event like small group of people coming to play for just 3 hours and all that stuff with just their friends, I basically take that time off because I work regular time frames and I have weird hours. Like sometimes I'll be working only in the mornings, afternoons are clear, or sometimes my mornings are clear and my afternoons and late nights are all busied up. Like right now, after I'm done here, I have to go to work for a couple of hours and then I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. But
So is that a no you don't know about MLA?
for the MLA, I don't go to those things because it's
Well,
only
no,
the
have
private
you
times.
heard anything about it or
I have
got
heard
some
about it,
insight
yeah.
for us?
Oh,
Anything? How it went down? Who won?
Who won?
Not sure.
I honestly did not look at it because my entire week was a little too mayhem. I got the information from James, but unfortunately it was a little.
Okay.
I'm a little boring in that
All
regard.
right. I just thought I'd probe.
Yeah. But honestly, James is the one who's been running those events, so he's actually the one who keeps up on those things.
Yeah,
I'm trying my best to get more in touch with with all those events because the past year has been a little mayhem and I haven't really tapped into that stuff.
Yeah.
But
I can only imagine how you guys have it organized to run the place.
James has it down to a T. That guy is
oh yeah, he's
really
doing
into
great.
those kind of things.
He's doing great.
But Yeah, it is pretty
Yeah,
interesting
right
to see MLA come to our part of California because
Yeah, that's awesome.
it's always been down south, and honestly, not a lot of fields were willing to embrace that kind of approach up here for whatever their own reasons. I don't know, but
Right.
having to hear that whole thing was coming to our side was actually really exciting because that just meant that North California was finally starting to open its eyes to a whole to the Society of Airsoft a little bit more.
Yeah, oh yeah. There's definitely a major push going in airsoft now, and I mean, like you said that you're losing some on paintball going towards airsoft. I mean, just that there's some growth right there into it, and then all the fields that are popping up. I mean, there's a lot of fields now around the area.
Yeah, Grass Valley needs a field.
Seems like, I mean, and it seems like pretty much when we got into it, that's just a lot of other people at that time where it was just taking off, you know? And it's coming together. We're putting on offs and shit. It's, it's crazy. So.
You gonna pull up, get some donuts on the top? No more?
Get some donuts?
We'll have some donuts for you.
No, I like them.
For the fucking, what's his term? For the, I don't know, handlers? I don't know, you know what I mean? Yeah. Are those threading into each other?
They do.
Okay, so you know what size it is now.
No. I think it's 12 clockwise, right?
I really
So
want
in
the
case you
fucking.
want to shoot someone with it.
Yeah.
So not that it's not cool.
I didn't know you could do that. I never thought of that. Of
Yeah,
course
I
you could
never
do
thought
that.
you could either. How
Yeah.
did you manage to make that work?
I was just looking at it and I just realized that one was male and one was female. So.
Yeah.
Is there anything coming out, John, that you're thinking is pretty cool? That you're waiting on?
Umarex has the Glock 18s coming out pretty soon.
Nice.
And then they have like some of the Smith & Wesson
That
products
goes
coming out. And then I don't know much else.
What about rifles?
I just looked and that SMC kit for the ARP is coming out soon, it says.
Soon. And I'll have
I don't know how
that day
soon
one
it
for
is.
sure.
I like that kit.
I have some
Yeah.
on back order, but
I like that kit.
Yeah, wow. So we've been talking
So wait,
about
they're
a lot
making
of
a
it,
kit for the pistol, or it's
No,
going to
it
come
comes
as a
complete.
pistol?
It comes
Okay, it's
I
complete.
think it's a kit for it.
It's complete, I thought.
I don't know. They might do a kit and they might do the whole gun. But
They were acting
it
like you
sounded
buy
like
the
it
gun.
was just the kit. So
Damn. Well, that at least then I could get
Huh.
2 gray bottoms. By the way, they had the gray bottom. G&G had the Warduck gray bottom. So
Yeah.
I bet I bought something like this to use at your course because these ones shoot about 409, given on the temperature of the day.
Right.
So it's nice to have something for your course or whatever.
So that one's a little bit less powerful for the
Yeah,
temperatures?
330.
How's it faring all the dust and stuff like that? Because that's one of the huge factors when it comes to gas blowbacks. Mostly.
So it essentially it's a, if I'm not correct here, it's a high kappa mated with a strike fire airsoft platform. It still fits in a Glock 19 holster, but it has all the features of the 1911 kind of. It's kind of
interesting.
built in a Glock, so it's like a hybrid. I'd say it's like a hybrid.
Okay.
I just made them all ambidextrous.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's interesting.
I haven't got to abuse it yet.
Oh,
I got
really?
to shoot it a lot, and it was really fun to shoot, but I haven't got to abuse it yet.
Oh, that's true because of your condition right
Yeah,
now.
and I'm such a G&G fan, and like the pistols, it's hard to go get a $500 rifle every time they come out.
Yeah.
But we can swing a couple pistols, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I like to buy
$200. Yeah,
a
totally.
couple hundred. You know what I mean? But yeah, they have the gray and the black, and the PDW kit that we're talking about. They come out with looks like a MP7 that me, like we all sat down and wanted to design one for just airsoft. We would be more close to this design than would be like what an actual MP7 would look like.
And I think I'm gonna have to pick one of those up just for that kit.
I don't know. The kit's cool.
Just for that kit.
Yeah, John,
People
give me
will
that
still
kit.
swap it around.
It's the
And
hot
Yeah.
adjustment right here.
I think
That's cool.
that kit is just so beautiful. I'm in love with it. It is sexy.
Did we get the new thing for the MBR? Did you guys get that figured out with G&G in those days?
oh, the wiring?
Yeah, the computer.
Yeah.
Dad, you seen your whole new computer?
Yeah.
Fucking
the
powerful,
wiring kits.
powerful G&G. So the MBR 308 Tier 16 WH or whatever the fuck I got.
Yeah, whatever they call it.
Once you started messing with it, something happened with the computer, and they just sent us a new one or chip or whatever. That's probably the best new gun I bought. I keep talking about that one too. I really like that one. I saw a kid using it at your yard too. Mm-hmm. They're pretty good. The sport line of the G&Gs they have now.
Was that a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, it was like 2 weeks ago. Why'd you kick him out? No.
No, I'm just trying to think if I recall it though, because
It's a 308 looking G&G AR. They're like high tier stuff or whatever.
I might have actually seen it myself. I've been handling Chrono here recently, so I'm trying to think about if I saw it or not. But is that the new style coming out? Or
Yeah,
did it
it's
just come out.
Yeah, they've
Yeah.
been out for a while. It has their G2 system in it, so it has the mag cut off. And
Okay.
T2 is really nice. The triggers feel upgraded when they come stock. They feel like someone threw some money in the trigger, which I thought was cool.
Okay.
As a guy who doesn't want to throw money in guns too much, or whatever. What guns are you stoked on? I know.
Oh, you mean for myself?
Yeah. What do you got your attention on? What do you like?
Oh, well, to be honest with you, I was pondering on getting myself either a shotgun or a pistol because I've been finding myself more recently wanting to work on the blitz style because up until recently I've been more or less trying to hold a line. Like, I do a sniper rifle and I've also have an M16, but I wanted to get something a little bit shorter. I was actually pondering between either a Glock or a 1911. There's a lot of different topics between either one, so I was trying to make up my mind on that.
Oh, I've had a hard time with that too. So I picked up a TM a while ago, in 1911, and then I just got the Glock a little bit ago from him.
Yeah.
And so I'm playing with them both. I really like the feel of TM. I'm thinking, or just the 1911 platform.
I've been getting a lot of feedback on the TMs. They're talking about it being like very easy to fix or upgrade.
Well, apparently there's hella upgrades.
You can build one of those with never even buying a gun. So,
right,
yeah.
and that's what they would suggest for a beginner player or beginner in the realm of pistols. So I don't know what I would go for because I only recently came up with the idea. But the first thing that everybody came up with was TM. That was their first idea.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
Okay.
They're so customizable, like you said. I mean, you just make it yours.
Mm-hmm.
I see so many awesome ones out there that people are doing,
That's
and it's just it's sick. So.
Is that a storage bay right there?
So yeah,
Yeah,
that's the kit he's got for.
Yeah,
his
it's one of our sponsors, SRU.
All right.
I can get these for a good price for guys, players.
This is 3D printed.
Yeah, actually pretty high quality.
That's really legit.
John's been on the whole Mark 23 ride with me from the beginning, so he's kind of like the guy I bounce stuff off of. This I got him to shoot 460 without the HPA kit.
That's legit.
Crazy, right?
But I've got a 430 inner barrel here, so it's totally for like a rainy day mill, so not like DC.
Yeah.
But they have an HPA mag I'm gonna get for it. Then I'll release the video. The guys who sent me this kit, they're like, "What's up with the video?" And I did drop some footage, but I wanted to have that.
Right.
That I could tune it. I don't have to
Mm-hmm.
because if I can pin it, then I don't have to mess with a bunch of stuff trying to get the timing because it was finicky. They added the paint job. I like it.
Hell yeah.
I showed you the paint job, right? I showed you the kit when I got it.
Yeah, I think it was the whole kit.
Paint job.
Yeah, when you were shooting that, you liked it because you could reach.
Yeah.
Right?
I took this up to
But it's still like
down too.
Evo size. Didn't we measure it against the Evo?
Evo's still shorter. You'd probably be better off using an Evo. This is just because I'm marking
No, that's fun. No, it looks sick though, man. It looks sick.
But yeah, we got the inner barrel going up to here or whatever. I'll bring it in the slot, but I gotta get that HPA tank. You'll help me with all that, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah, a couple more ounces for your back, huh?
Yeah. Just put it on the front.
Yeah.
I'm getting better, dude. I'm getting better. Fighting these fake terrorisms took it out of me.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it wasn't a pistol, I was pondering on a shotgun. Because really, shotguns have been one of the hottest things going on in our particular field. Pistols are okay, but between like the gas blowbacks and stuff like that, there's always chronic issues for the magazines breaking. That's one of the first things I hear is magazines or the guns getting a little jammed up inside here and stuff like that. So I'm like, do I want a pistol for fun and then deal with the maintenance, or do I want to go with a shotgun and just deal with slight clogging issues?
Yeah.
And I was really tempted to go with just the shotgun on that.
What's the
I
shotgun?
almost wish you guys would make your field
yeah,
like
3 shot
pistols
ones,
and
pretty
pistols and shotguns.
Spring.
Yeah, a little bit more exclusive for those.
Oh,
kind of
dude.
thing.
I would think, you guys have the perfect field to just, like, because when we go there, I just run pistol.
Right.
Like, that's because it's just perfect for it.
I agree.
And shotguns would be awesome, too. I mean, just the same thing. I think
I remember
those
when,
two, but it's hard because people buy all their guns and want to use them, so
Sure.
it's hard to say no.
Plus, also, our field is not very well known for niche projects. Because, I mean, like, if you think about the
You gotta
separation
let
of
that
Milsim
play.
and Speed Saunters, we have those there all the time. As
Right.
much as both societies don't always like to work with each other, we leave it open for all those things. So, when we try to consolidate things down to genres, it doesn't work. It seems like as though we're limiting a certain skew of the society out.
Exactly.
So as much as it's easier to go with these kinds of things for niche approaches, it limits the rest of society. And not everybody likes pistol and shotgun style. Some people like only long distance rifles.
Right.
Like myself. I love the long distance stuff.
Right.
Yeah, it's tough when you guys are only doing it one day a week normally because
I agree.
when Airsoft Battlegrounds was open down in Rockland, they were doing like shotgun and pistol nights on Wednesdays. And
Yeah.
then Friday they did fog night, and then Saturday was just normal play. Sunday was normal play. So that was kind of cool. You could come down and just compete with pistols and pistols and shotguns. And
Though honestly, if we were to get paid while we were there in our ministry, we would probably pull a lot of niche projects.
Right.
Pistol
Because
out
the
your
one
pussy.
day of the week, it just can't work that way.
Oh no, I
It's
understand
painful.
that. I understand that. That's charity work, brother. That's charity work.
Very true.
A lot of it too.
So yeah, and that's a lot of what why we got the Ducks is just trying to keep the team together and keep these kids motivated. We've got a lot of people interested in the sport. I think alone just pushing them in the right direction. Trying to bring that positive message of good teamwork and be a respectful person. When you show up at places like what I mean. Just try to be morally correct. Not that we're not.
There's
very
horror
religious,
stories out there though, guys. It's not that. I've heard horror stories, dude.
Yeah, dude. So
hold on, backtrack. You said the 3-shot shotguns that are pumped, not cartridge based.
well, those are nice just because they're more just to beat the crap out of it, and they're just going to keep working.
Yeah.
So and they're cheap. I mean, if you want a gun to be able to loan out to people, those are solid guns.
yeah.
But they have the gas powered ones, and those are nice, but they're
Too much moving pieces.
Yeah.
Too much to go wrong. Just
Definitely
get the pumper.
Right. Yeah.
Your pump action shotgun you buy will be cooler than anything you can legally own in Cali.
I agree with that, but we did try the shotguns. What were those models? It was the either the $35 or $50 cock actions we used to have beforehand. They were kind of fun, but after about 4 or 5 months of just being out there in the dust, we tried to maintain them the best we could, but they kept on jamming up all the time. It got annoying. We ended up actually stopped using them entirely, and when our field was broken into and had all our stuff stolen, that stuff disappeared. We're like, well, whatever. It meant so little to us at that point. We're like, well, they got off with crap.
You
Literally.
ever catch those guys? Everyone got caught.
If they got caught, then that wasn't anywhere near us. But we've had a couple break-ins beforehand. They got caught before, but the ones that broke in and took all that stuff, I had no idea they even got caught. I never even looked much into that after like a month it disappeared.
Fucking low down bastards, dude.
Yeah.
That's like.
I have a customer that does a paintball game at one of the camps in town, and he called me 2 weeks before their camp of about 200 people, and all 150 of their rental guns got stolen from their pastor's house. They kept it in a horse. Yeah, they kept it in a horse trailer out by his barn.
Oh no!
And they had it backed up, and they went out the next day, and all of them were gone.
Oh my god.
That's how we were gonna keep guns too.
$7,000 worth of
Yeah.
guns.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
You catch them?
So, I don't think so. It was down in Stockton, so who knows where they.
Yeah, that shit what goes
They all
around
have
comes around,
numbers
guys.
etched on the sides, and like they're just beat. So I don't understand why they would even want them. But
Too dumb.
There was a
they
lot of
didn't
them.
know what they wanted, or what they had.
Or they thought they were real.
Yeah.
Oh. Take it, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh my god. Hallelujah.
But then again, sometimes people just steal for the thrill. They almost don't need incentive except for the fact of, hey, we could get caught. Let's see if we can't.
Well, I mean, it could just be some punk kids.
Yeah.
And you
I mean,
do get
come on.
caught doing some
Kids are
shit
stupid,
like that, though.
right? The kids are stupid. We were all there.
Yeah.
We were all pretty stupid once.
Yeah.
Now we're just not so stupid, but less stupid now. But
I got
We're
when I
just
was.
quieter about it when we
yeah,
do stuff.
we know how to. Yeah,
We
not.
don't tell people.
No.
I had a
Yeah,
brief
yeah,
stint with
yeah.
shoplifting in the 7th grade. Me and these fucking bad kids would walk home, and then every day was someone's job to steal them candy. Well, their parents were all drug addict, derelict pieces of shit. My mom was the type of parent, whatever kid she could reach in the back seat, she's getting abused, dude. You know what I'm saying? That's the house I came from. Like, just fucking, so I get in the car, always behind her.
Right.
Fucking,
Strategically.
that's just how I set up the chess
You're
board.
going for the seat behind her. Come on.
Anyway, fucking, I almost got caught, and this is in 7th grade, stealing a fucking candy bar, but like that fear in me never left, and I was like, that's the word for a candy bar to get in like that much fucking trouble, and it curbed it for life for me or whatever. But I almost got caught.
Yeah.
I was looking at some hard time, guys.
Candy bar.
Fucking some serious time, dude.
And
So that took it out for me.
one day's one day too many.
Yeah, one time is all it takes, guys. So if you're out there stealing and you're of our age, you're a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, you're probably young and stupid.
Yeah. I don't know.
If you're our age doing it, you're either
You're
like blacked out or
bad, dude. Bad,
Just-
dude.
I've had people shoplifting from the store, and they take like $20 flashlights. It's like, really, if you're that hard off for a flashlight, go ahead.
Hey, you know what? I've heard of people that break into cars just to steal a $5 cord for a phone.
Yeah.
$400
Or
window.
the change that's in.
Seriously, what's the point? You could have
Yeah.
gone in there and stolen from a gas station or something like that if you're that badly needed one.
Yeah. When you meet people from the city, like, not a cord, not a lighter,
Right.
nothing's left in the car. I'm like, damn, but they all get.
Hey, what about
Just
5
Yeah.
weeks ago,
Yeah,
5 or
it's
6
gonna
weeks
go.
ago, somebody broke into the car, my car, left everything in there. I had stuff of value, and all they did was take the car battery. That's all they took. I don't know what caused people to
They
break
really
into
needed
it.
a battery.
Yeah, they
though.
just-
Oh,
Really needed
wait,
to
but
jump start
honestly
a car.
speaking,
They were living Terminator life, dude.
Yeah.
poor fellas.
They was Walking Dead, dude. They're like, that's a good battery. Get to the next town.
That's too bad.
Lift another one.
Oh, dude, the worst thing ever. I used to have a little minivan, and I had my dirt bike. I had a little KX 125 that fit just like this in the back of it, right? And I had to pull it out, I think, to work on the minivan or something. So, and I was young and dumb, and I lived at this apartment complex, and I chained it to the big steel, parking cover. And oh, dude, someone came along, stole my damn bike, dude. That hurt.
Yeah.
That hurt. That was my baby, dude.
Yeah, that's a big.
I got a skateboard stolen by like the town bully. See, I didn't get no pussy when I was in 6th, 7th, 8th grade because all the girls that were my age were getting fucking with dudes in their 20s, 4s, 5s, 6s. This is Colfax living. Remember in the new Star Wars the revamping, the chick lives out in the desert? I always said that's a chick from Colfax. It's a fucking wasteland, bro. They all chew tobacco. Classy ladies.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, well,
right.
like the town, his name is Cobra or whatever. I heard he got beat up a bunch of times. Cobra, not a good guy, right? He stole my board. It was a birdhouse. I'm super Spawn fan. It's like a Tony Hawk skateboard for me. It's like a big deal.
Yeah,
and I'm like, I see him. I'm like, hey man, that's my board, and he totally punked me. And I was never a snitch, so I just had to eat it or whatever. Oh, fuck you, Cobra. If I see you, dude, beat your ass, dude. You're a piece of shit. And a child molester. That shit was just, when I was a kid, that was just okay. Now, when I became of age, I was like, that's gross or whatever. I'm 33. If you put me in a room with a 21-year-old, I think I'm on Catch a Predator. I don't know what we talk about. We talk about this all the time. God,
Where's state line?
yeah. Fucking, yeah.
I need Adam Carolla.
So, we got this event coming up. Blaze got into whatever. I should brought you a flyer. I'll print some and send them over to you.
Okay.
Send some guys. They're always a free game. But bank robbery theme, 2 different driving cartels, make exchange of DEA, getaway driver.
Basically, with this game, it's with the idea of promoting individual teamwork, so that way teams are working against different teams.
Okay.
So DEA is going to be where the X is, essentially at their headquarters, protecting a bag of guns, and those other teams, the mafia, families, have to get the guns and extract them to a location.
Okay.
And while fighting the DEA and the other teams.
Ooh, intense.
Yes.
That's very intense.
Yeah. So
GA is going to be Warducks too. That way we have the refs kind of in charge of that, which would be Warducks,
Right.
and then give our guys a chance to get beat up because we want our guys getting beat up more than winning, ideally.
So the last time we had it spread out a little bit, where people were going from different bases and stuff, and with this idea, I'm trying to kind of focus the point. But there's still a main objective and a couple other objectives too. Because I'm creating a high value target. I'm just gold chains.
Okay.
Right, one for each family, and you have to steal them basically. And if you end up with them, we're gonna have prizes at the end.
Oh, is stealing the chains off of the plate?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And do they have to die, or can you just sneak it off of them?
No, you got to drop them.
Okay.
Yeah. But you'd have to get to me.
I guess if you could sneak it, you could sneak it.
I don't see a lot of that
Sounds
happening.
like, thank you.
Well, the idea is because even your own teammate, whoever ends up with it gets the prize, not the team,
Oh, that's
just
what
the
about.
teammate.
That's insane.
So-
The whole team.
Yeah.
Just drop a grenade, everybody dies.
So I don't know. Maybe they won't
Whoever
care about
spawns
it.
first.
Yeah. Maybe they don't care about it, but I don't know.
You may not get the whole crowd interested, but you got one person. That's got one.
There's always a bad egg.
Always
When
one.
I was
always
at
a bad
Recon, I did that one for Jacob Malloy, and his own team ended up with his tag.
Oh.
I don't know how. Like they killed one of the teams killed him and took his tag, and they didn't know they could turn it in, and then one of his guys shot him and took it back. Yeah, it was a weird.
I like that
I think
mode
it
in
was
that
Ian
game.
Schmidt.
Yeah, I like that.
Let's throw that out there.
I like that.
Schmitty.
mode. We got all those boys dog tags, dude.
Yeah, that was a good night for us.
Yes.
That was fun. Half of it was going to the end, you know.
You just had to add that one more than the other guys.
There was a
I distinctly
point.
remember sitting back at the staging area and hearing that some team got lost and they found a house though. And I think it was Warducks.
Oh yeah, no, we got off the track.
Yeah, right before. No,
That-
we were trying to
that's
sit
why-
out the way.
that's why we
There's
almost
lights. I
quit.
don't know where we are.
No.
That's why we almost quit.
Lost in
We
the woods.
pushed.
Oh, we were
Yeah.
we just were on. Actually, we weren't that far, so I figured out where we were. If we had just kept following it, we would have come in behind where the greenhouse was, like that area
Okay.
somehow. Yes, so we weren't that far because when we got to we went all the way back around and then found the greenhouse and all that this way, and then the little camp
Yeah.
that was there. We found that, and then if we had just kept walking west, I think it might have been towards that. We hit that house and that road,
Yeah.
so we weren't far.
That whole time too, we didn't want to get in any gunfights at all until we got like a lot
Yeah.
of objectives
Yeah,
under
yeah,
the belt.
we were-
And knowing that going in helped us win too, because I'm sure there was a lot of scuffles
Yeah.
with other teams.
Well, and then going back
Yeah.
when we were like, oh, this is where we are. We
Once the
knew.
sun set, though, then we were able to start taking tags.
Yeah. So that was fun though. Love
That was
recon.
a fun
Love me
scene.
some recon.
Yeah.
But man, recon makes or breaks people. It
Yeah.
does.
You
I've
gotta
had
want
bad
it.
times
You
at
gotta want
recon, and it tests your team. You know, and that's what I mean. Obviously, I've always got that in my head. You know what I mean?
This will be
And
daylight.
This is
Right.
kind of like daylight, yeah.
Yeah, recon.
Because recon going into night, god damn, it tests your team.
And this is all
If
forest
you guys-
cleared land too. The Forestry Service comes out and makes nice trails, and they clean up a lot of their
Yeah,
berries.
it's all
So there's not
cleaned
a
up
lot of
for that.
shit to trip over. There's no real blackberries. Porta potty sized tree,
Yeah.
well kept grounds.
Yeah,
Nice.
So
Okay.
yeah, it's pretty.
Tree
good.
City, obviously, you can see all the trees. Those are all
Yeah.
huge trees that you and me could both hide behind them.
But it's all,
And
I
every
wanted
5
something
feet.
with like the teamwork. You know, you got to have the teamwork, and if you don't have it, you're gonna, your team's gonna fall apart. If you know, this is kind of a different stress scenario, I guess.
It'd be interesting to see what you guys manage to do with that one, because honestly, that's something we're still struggling to try to get other people at our field to understand, is to like focusing on the teamwork, not so much on your individual prowess. I mean, it's not that that's a bad thing, but
They gotta
It's
want
pretty
that.
soft.
They
That's
gotta
the
want
problem,
that
though.
dude coming
That's
in.
true.
You know
Yeah,
what I
that's
mean?
definitely
But
true.
you know, you'll
Pretty much
find
impossible.
more of that when you're playing in MLA or you're playing in one of these
Yeah, if
competitions.
you're in a competition, yeah.
Then teamwork
I
is
never
when you're
saw
gonna find.
Yeah.
any sort of teamwork at all, even with
You
buddies,
might have one team working together out there, but
Yeah.
there's a lot of people that aren't.
Yeah.
And it's just hard to get away from that. And so I'm trying to I want teams to show up, and I've got it. If you show up and you're not on a team, you're just part of the DEA. You just make
Right.
the DEA a bigger force.
okay.
So, you're gonna help the Ducks out at that point.
DA will be
So-
at odds, you know what I mean? Because they'll be looking out for two different guys.
Right. They're also going to be a hybrid of other things and skills.
Yeah,
so-
like if you're a narco team or whatever, and I'm a narco team, we run into each other, we might work it out and be like, hey, blah 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 blah. But if I'm DA and you see me, you're gonna immediately take me out. So
Yeah.
it will be hard, But
Yeah.
we're not gonna do semi only, so
Yeah, semi only unless you have a
Mine's cheap.
saw.
which is
Yeah, so you guys don't care if it's one of those guns that's designated for only full auto to allow them to go that route? Because we've always done the trigger control. on
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
It's
well,
like,
yeah,
full
yeah,
auto,
yeah.
trigger pull.
There-
There's
and
sure.
there's
Still probably
usually
trigger
maybe one or
control even with
two,
the full auto.
but yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yes, I mean, if I had, we listen for that actually, so that way if they're overkilling it, I'd be like, look, you got to count to 3 between shots, if they get really bad. But most
Yeah.
people come out there and they're pretty well.
And we should have at
maintained
least like
with
8
those.
reps too
Pretty
on
well
deck for this
controlled.
one.
Yeah.
Some playing, some not. So
So, but I have no idea what's gonna happen in this though. So it's just a complete experiment. We'll see how it comes together.
Okay.
there can be only one team though.
What'd you say?
There can be only one team that wins.
Oh, of course.
So-
How else is
yeah.
not a competition?
Yeah.
Me knowing how things go, I'd almost not team up with another team. That's just me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, but you might have to. I
Might
mean,
have
the
to.
DEA might. It depends on how many DEAs show up.
Yeah.
If it's just the Ducks, then okay, you're probably gonna run through us. You can take us out, and then either a team will take them out and then take it. It'll be a lot easier than if we got the Ducks and then a whole nother band of guys that some randos,
Hey, what are the camos
mercenaries, I guess I'll call
You
them.
want a
or
black
hired,
team?
hired guns, right? What's a hired
Guns
gun?
for hire.
Mercenaries?
Yeah, mercenary, right?
So wait, one team's to be black variations of black clothing, right?
530 Reapers, they're coming in black. Havoc, I believe they're multi-cam, which is your buddy Beckham's.
Okay.
He's part of that squad.
Yeah.
They're multi-cam.
So black, multi-cam, everything else will be a DEA.
Team Frosty, what did they do?
Oh, Frosty's coming out?
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, Frost Dogs, or I believe
Whatever they call
Frost
them.
Dog, Mr. Frost Dogs. They're what are they coming in? I think they said tan. But
They
they
have tan, multi-cam, and woodlands.
Yeah.
Probably.
yeah. So I'm hoping so far, and then that's it, and then we're in woodland or green.
Right.
So.
Do you want to do civilians for us?
Well, I think woodland and civilians. Okay. Yeah. Because I figured if you random show up, everybody's got a civilian outfit they can show up in. If you don't have a team.
And we'll provide the radios. Yeah, I got tons of radios for the team.
Yeah. So there'll be one radio in the bag, one radio in your truck. Mm. Anybody can have that channel. I don't care because there's an inside guy. That's talking.
Right,
so
you might get the bag.
Essentially, the radio will be the inside guy if you want it. So that way, I'll be telling periodically where the location of the truck is, so everybody knows. I don't want people getting lost, but I just consider it someone's leaking, right? And they always know where it's at. But yeah, so the one in the bag, they have to use that unless they have their own. I don't care, but to communicate with you. For the rendezvous, and then you're gonna leave. You'll probably be up top of the X somewhere, and then once they call you, you'll make your way over there. They have to secure the area down below, and then when you park in there, and once it's safe, you get out, make the exchange, and then you take off, head to the other side, and then they have to make it over there.
And then end of revolution
from the DEA, yeah. And my idea. If they can get it away from the DEA, because it's all pretty close. It's not too far, except for when the hike, across. But from the DEA headquarters, a lot's going to go down.
Yeah.
And the only way it's going to get easier is the further away from that.
Where the truck's going to be waiting for the end of round one up in here, these trees are really thin. I mean, you can see.
Yes, that's sniper
here,
territory.
They're dense, big, porta potty sized trees, but up into here, it's kind of a run.
It's open. Yeah, it's pickings out there.
Every team
slim pickings. So I'm assuming the DEA will probably have an easy time of keeping their guns there.
If you know how to read a map and you have a radio, you can easily intercept where these guys are at if you plan it correctly. Which would be sick if someone got almost to the end and then another team fucking took them out and then took it to the finish line.
Right. That's gonna be
memorable.
But we'll see. I don't know. And who knows? It might not even ever get that far because if DEA just if they just keep going back and forth, I don't know.
It's up to the players.
So they might have to work together to get past a certain part, and then it might get ugly. Essentially because the DEA, I'm gonna make them. They got to respawn at the headquarters. Okay, that's because. It's within a couple 100 feet, really, of where everybody's starting. Anyway, so the hardest time they're gonna have is when it's back there. But they can just set up right here. Yeah, they can set up here and just wait for it.
Intercept it.
That would be the smart play. So if you die, you come back. Yeah. But if they get past it, that's gonna make it hard for DEA. But that's when things get froggy too.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's coming together. It might be interesting. It will be interesting, but I just hope it'll be fun. I just hope that's
definitely Packer.
This is something I would love to play. That's essentially what I'm doing. Putting a game together that I'd like to play. There's 2 objectives essentially. Get the gold chains and 1 gold chain per person, folks. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, let's do 1 gold chain per person. So that way one dude's not ending up with all chain. I don't know. This is Mafia. I don't know. Do I allow it?
I want ridiculous.
That's true. If one team gets them all, I got 10-man teams. So either way, somebody's
getting stuff off other teammates in the daylight, even if you drop one, is really hard.
Yeah.
It'll be fun though. Yeah, bring your shit out. Bring up a Milsim kit so you're out there for hours. I don't want, even at lunch, I want us to hurry.
Yes. So that's the main thing about it. All right, you're coming out. All right, this is Milsim. We want you prepared to stay out in the field. All right, I hate when I see people having to leave their team because they need more ammo, or I'm out of this, I'm out of that. Think about it, guys. That's why we're doing this video right now, this podcast. This is especially for the Reservoir Ducks game. All right, come out prepared. Ammo, water, whatever else, multiple guns.
Yeah.
You got to come out prepared. Food, if you're gonna eat out there, if you can't wait.
I got my truck
It's
too,
gonna be
so we
2
can
3 hour games.
some goods in there, and refs can pack goods too.
Yes. So yeah. Also yes, if you need to throw a bag in the truck, you can.
Of course, no problem.
So to keep water out there, we probably should grab some water and have it out there anyway.
I'm gonna be bored to tears till something happens. So if I have to drop something off on a map and be like, yeah, I'll drop it off at G4,
Right.
just on the road. I'll just drop your bag at G4 and go back to what I need to do. If it's that bad, if guys need rounds or whatever.
Yeah.
Probably will.
Yeah.
No, something you should be carrying that.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, if you got to take people back, and then when they call you in, that's when you go. So
HBAs will be okay too. Just want discretion.
Yep. Oh, so the limits I got what? Okay, so I made. We'll go over a couple of the rules. I'll go to the limits real quick. So snipers 600 with 2 O's. I made it at with 100-foot engagement distance. So they must have a sidearm. Must have a sidearm. Okay. DMR 450 with 2 O's. 25-foot engagement distance. Okay. And then the SAWs, only gun that can use full auto 450s with 2 O's. And the SAW doesn't really have an engagement distance.
All these hot guns need to have a backup pistol.
But, well, I should just make it 25 feet for the SAW too. Yeah. And then the pistols, no minimum engagement, and just keep it under 400, which, whatever.
And we prefer if you actually
pistols,
just shot
rifles.
the guy too.
Pistols, rifles, under
No
400.
mercy kills or anything like that?
Yeah, no, we'd prefer just keep everything clean, just shoot for the kit and just make the shot.
No questions.
No questions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no
I
bang.
totally
We find a better game
Well,
every time. with that.
especially to get close out here is a little more difficult. Can be, especially because there's going to be a whole squad.
Yeah.
So the idea of this is teamwork. Stay together. So the medic rule, all right, must have one hand on dead man and count to 40. All right, everybody's a medic. I'm just, I'm gonna keep it easy. Get to your man, count to 40. Otherwise, if you guys die, you must move and respawn 200 feet out. So you got to walk a good distance, and you got to respawn in groups of 4. Groups of 4.
Everyone needs to have a red rack. I'll try to get red racks ready too. But
I put 100 feet out of contact, so a 200-foot walk. Yeah, that means if you're at 100, if they can shoot you, or you're at the point where the BB hits the ground right before your foot, 100 feet from that. Yeah, must respawn in groups of 4. Stick with your team. Stay together.
no pyrotechnics.
Stay together.
Don't even ask.
Yeah, no pyrotechnics. Grenades, you can have grenades and stuff all day.
Yep.
I don't care what kind of grenade, as long as, it's not pyrotechnic. So, I went over the Mafia objectives. The DEA objectives: safeguard the bag of guns at DEA unofficial headquarters. If stolen, locate and return to HQ.
With guns.
Yep. Do not allow transaction to take place. If transaction takes place, locate the bag of money and return to HQ. Retrieve HVT from other families. Trade HVT for prizes.
At the end.
Yes, that's for both teams. So whoever's got those, and I'm just gonna make DEA. Shit. Yeah, just one person per, because you gotta to own it, you have to be wearing it. That's what I want. That's the family emblem.
Yeah.
All right, so even DEA, I want them to put it on it because they're corrupt as fuck. I mean, let's be real, right? I mean, someone's gonna say it.
Censored.
Who's gonna say it?
Censored.
Who's gonna say it? Epstein didn't kill himself, right? I mean, come on,
no,
right?
That child
Right?
molester's chilling right now, dude. They've backdoored him out of that, dude.
Dude. All right, but so it should be good. Gonna be interesting. New concept, kinda.
What about you, John? You got anything coming up in your store? You doing anything special?
Nothing super special. For Christmas, I'm actually doing something for Christmas wish lists. So if you come in, fill out a Christmas wish list, everything that's purchased off that list after Christmas, I'm going to give you a 10% of that total in a gift certificate.
Cool.
So get 10% off everything. So
That's interesting.
Okay.
that's something to keep in mind. And I don't really have any exceptions on it or anything, so just come in and
Use it
put
use it
down
up.
what you want and use it up. Yeah.
Nice.
So that's the only thing I really have planned at the moment. So we'll see what else.
Do you guys get any more gray pouches in it yet?
They haven't really come out with much gray.
I don't know.
Still like
The
the
struggle's
same
real.
5 pouches, I think. So
It's coming. It's coming.
yeah, it'll come out.
You get any gray gun bags? Like those double tiered ones?
I haven't seen any.
You let us know.
Yeah, it's all just green.
I get all my pouches there, guys. I got a closet of that shit.
Yeah.
I just want to wear gray now.
You got a buyback program?
No.
Yeah. trade
No,
out?
because then when we go to like
Yeah.
DC or we go to like the Lions Claws and like you have to have green, it's like well, I have everything.
Yeah.
You should.
We've got a bunch of random.
When we did the team meeting every week last weekend, like we want jerseys. I was like, you motherfuckers need canos. You
Yeah.
need.
Yeah.
You all need DMRs and SMGs
Yeah,
and
yeah.
proficient training.
Yeah.
Oh, what is? She'll place that.
Zach run a black rifle did that.
That's nice,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh yes.
We got Hillary
Just
behind
say
that.
I heard the funniest thing in the
Sorry,
story was like a president's supposed to be charismatic, and that's why Hillary will never be president. Like, true that. Oh, Trump had me going, dude. I got emotional a couple weeks ago. So he pulls the Trumps out of Syria, right? And I was like, yeah, dude, we're not fighting over this blood sand or whatever. I was like, yeah, dude, hell yeah, get those boys home.
That's it.
And then he took him over Saudi Arabia. I was like, what? He took him over Saudi Arabia? But then Abu Dhabi fucking bad all of fucking bad ISIS, dude. Naughty ISIS. That was all just a Game of Thrones move to bring him out. And they chased him down a hole with them old dogs or whatever,
Yeah,
and they got
yeah.
that son of a bitch. And I was, dude, he took me through an emotional roller coaster. Dude.
Did you
I
see
was
those memes, bro?
I'm over here crying.
I was joking. Did you see those
He's sitting on
pamphlets?
his ball,
dog
just
got
going
him.
back and
Dude,
forth.
you
You
have
got
no
it.
idea how bad these guys are. On them, they
No
had
doubt.
pamphlets
No
of their
doubt.
fucking Best Buy catalog of fucking children's sex slaves.
Really?
Right, yeah.
Yes, dude. They all had fucking like coupon codes and fucking.
That's corrupt and disgusting.
I don't care where you're from. You know right from wrong, right? So
I hope
fucking
so.
highest
That's
bid was a
crazy.
1-year-old fucking child. We get you the highest bid. Some of these ISIS guys, they were buying them for sex slaves, whatever. Bad hombres, dude. Fucking build a wall.
No
Anyway,
doubt, yeah.
fucking, some of them, what they would do is they would buy the child and hold it for ransom against the family.
Wow.
Both of that's hella bad.
Yeah.
Kill them all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta, like, those guys gotta go, dude,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
fucking evil shit. And then,
Come on.
check this out. This is an adult cast, by the way, so I'm not breaking any facts. You can learn this shit on news, too. If they caught a fucking woman, dude, it's all good. So you can be a true Muslim now. But 10 of our fucking Al Jazeera, whatever fucking dudes, gotta run through you or whatever. It's like rape induced cleansing, I guess. Or
Yeah.
they're fucking bad people, dude.
Mm-hmm.
There is no therapy. There's no rebuilding this shit. They just gotta get them all.
Yeah, unfortunately.
No, it's fucked up. It is
Yeah.
fucked up.
That guy was known for always having a suicide vest on at all times.
Really?
That was just like, you know what I
I
mean?
did not know about
That was
Get out of jail free
Big
card.
dick energy, yeah.
This time I got
We couldn't find him though. We pulled out of Syria, then he started getting more big dick energy.
Right, they finally got their head out of that
Like, that's
hole, and
right.
they're like,
Exactly.
it's like a whack-a-mole effect came in.
Yeah,
Finally.
Me, I'm over here spitting out my coffee on the TV like, you son of a bitch. How could you do this to me? And I was like, oh, he brought it home. I was happy. I mean, not him. His cat, man. We got some smart
Did you see some of
motherfuckers
those
out there.
memes, man?
About what?
About the dog, giving the medal to
The
the
dog's
dog.
a hero.
Yeah. Did you see a bunch of those memes? There was one meme
Nothing
with the,
funny about an American hero.
There was one meme where the dog was talking, giving a speech at the podium, and he says, "Yeah, he died like a bitch."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, we didn't
Fucking
want
internet, dude.
we had a guy on the
it.
inside.
Female dog?
Iraq. I think Iraq. No, Syrian government. I'm sorry, had a dude on the inside working who was like disgruntled about like his family getting fucked up in ISIS, and he had to join. And then like we would not move on him until we had access to the tunnels. Anything you know about these fucking low life rat fucking terrorist motherfuckers? It's not the front door you want. It's those escape tunnels or whatever.
Precisely.
So we didn't do shit until we knew what tunnels he would be at or whatever. Dude, he had this guy had to snatch fucking underwear to get a DNA. Like no one would believe him.
Wow.
Our government, they're gonna like bring us some DNA evidence, then we'll talk. He had to snatch fucking underwear from the most dangerous
That's
underwear
intense.
wearing dude. Fucking, and they don't have a lot of underwear. So I mean, you're taking one of 3 pairs.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. So yeah, very brave, very courageous effort. You know what I mean? So I had to take a week off, dude, and just fucking decompress off that shit. I'm all patriot, dude. Apple pie.
That's why your butt was nuts, right?
Yeah, dude.
Butt cheek.
Fighting fake terrorism, dude.
Yeah.
Really. What's up with this mask, Blaze? Show these guys your new toy.
All right, so yeah, I got to use it this weekend.
That's intense, dude.
That is intense.
Yeah, so I got it strapped into my helmet. I guess as I show you.
Well,
here.
fashion it for us.
Yeah. You want me to put it on?
You dance for a guest.
I don't wanna put it
Don't
on.
embarrass me
You
in
guys want
front
to
of
take
a
off his
guest.
accessories?
Yeah, man. Come on, see my bald spot and shit.
Spot?
Nice.
One big spot.
You're a
One
fag,
big
dude.
spot.
It's okay, I'm catching up.
But
You gotta stop wearing them hats.
it's too late, bro. So I don't I prefer mesh, and so I usually don't go with anything with some type of goggle material in there, because they fog like crazy, right? I mean, they all fog.
That's the coolest goddamn skull mask I've seen in a long time.
It is.
Man.
It was sick. That's why I had to try it. They wanted like $60 for it. The advertisement. I found it on eBay for like.
Reapers should be using these, man.
But still, $60 sounds so worth it too for that.
Yeah.
To look like that?
Yeah.
Huh?
To look like that? I'll pay extra.
Absolutely.
We want to get duck bills. It's just not feasible. You can't have everything
So
you
who wants
want.
duck bills? Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Apple people do.
Yeah.
Warducks, you know.
Just a few of them out there.
But how would that even work, you know?
Running around with
That
duck
would be
lips.
interesting to see how that
That would
works.
be cool. That would be cool.
So you said you got that for 30?
Yeah, I think 40 probably after shipping and everything.
Okay.
But all right, so the fog issue was down. I mean, it did fog, but when I was standing
How
there
much do you
for a
weigh?
while, I'm down to like 207 was the last
With
time.
full kit?
Full kit? No, that's just me.
Okay.
So, but I mean, I was sweating. You know, I got a helmet on, so it's all just going upright in it.
Yeah.
But so I like this because it's open on the sides. It's got some cuts through here, and when I move, I can feel the air passing through, and it as soon as I start moving, it just clears right up.
That's what I
And
found with a lot of goggles. If you sit still, then they fog.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
So if
This
you
too.
camber, it sucks for
This
you.
too.
Yeah.
You just you got to keep moving.
Yeah.
But even when I'd stay there, it took a while for them to fog, and right when I moved, they cleared up quick.
That's
so
big.
dude, that's huge. I've gone through quite a few goggles, and everyone fogs like once it fogs, it's done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It doesn't unfog. And this one, it was fine. I was able to make it through, so it was
Dude,
good.
those look good on your Juggernaut guy, too. You use the Juggernaut? Is that you who rolls the Juggernaut suit?
Oh, that would be
Actually,
for
both
it.
Ethan and I were doing it during the Airsoft Con. But if you're talking about at field, that's mostly Ethan that does that.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd go right.
Just so everyone knows, they're running slow on purpose. They could catch you if they wanted.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I think this would be a great idea for the concept because we were
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about changing up the vest for I think it was either the tan or the black one, but having it upgraded to something like this would be intense.
Yeah.
It's already skull style.
And they got them in different colors. Yeah, lots of different colors actually. Yeah.
Was there anything special about this particular one that caused a price difference, or is it just all the same price? with
You know,
different
I
patterns?
think this one was a little more spendy. I think they had either. I forget what. Maybe the tan one was. I think there was one cheaper. Possibly,
I mean, if a team
but-
locked those down, though, and everyone had those uniformly,
That would be
with the
sick.
right color, too,
Yeah.
you would know them when you see them.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
100%, man.
More stuff like this, for sure.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
a jersey, you know, that gets pricey or whatever. Something like this is not a bad investment.
The only thing I didn't like, I'd have to start carrying maybe some iPro on me. That way, if I have to open it up, because you know the mask, I like being able to take that off because sometimes
right. Do
you
that.
can breathe.
Exactly.
Even if it's a mesh mask, you just I
You
still
feel claustrophobic
Yes,
still.
exactly.
Yeah.
So it's nice to be able to pull it away, and that you have to take the whole thing off.
It'd be cool if you could find a way to like cut it straight across and have it not look bad, and then
Click
just have
in,
magnets.
Magnet,
Snap it together.
yeah, that would be
Oh.
cool.
That would be an
Snap it off
upgrade.
if you needed to.
When we did the that worked great. For some reason, it just stopped working at some point.
Can you
I don't
pull
know
up
if
the other
magnets
colors on the thing?
took the shit. Or, yeah, I'll find it. and
We
show
actually
you guys.
have, if you guys want us to search items, we can pull it up on the screen so the viewers can watch it too. If there's something you're like, hey, what's up with those flashbang siren grenades yet? You got those yet? What's going on with those?
Which ones?
So they're like lantern grenades. They go off. You can program the strobe to them, and they siren off. So if it was black in here, it would be a lot. We're plans. We can
That's like into it.
find out.
I haven't seen those.
Find out. I like using grenades at your course. I always end up losing one.
Oh, you do?
Never hurts to throw one. Caver don't like it. He's like, yeah. I love them.
Do you use the Thunder Beams out there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, those are always.
You find one with Rocco at all on it?
I looked around. I have not had luck yet. In all honesty, what's there? Do you have a mark on it?
I wrote Rocco around the gray pewter metal of it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
If you picked it up, you would immediately see a welder pen marked with Rocco.
Yeah, I keep an eye out for those things because it took a while for us to convince people to start marking their stuff because people start losing things. Like, guys, mark it. It helps us so much because we got like 4 people that lose a grenade. I've got 10 people. Almost every single Saturday, we got like 6 people that lose a magazine and they don't mark it. I'm like, I want to help, but where's the marks on this stuff, guys?
Yeah, there's 20 other people out here with the same gun.
I've gotten so many from his store because they're like one of my favorite little gadgets to have. But I no longer look at them as this device that's going to last outside of a year. If you get a year out of these things and you throw them 100 times, that's good. You know?
That's a golden.
I've lost a couple, and people are like, oh, can I have them? Like, if you can get it to work, you can have it.
Right.
That thing does not work. Like, it can only take so much abuse.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So at this point, I'm going to look at more like disposables than not. We're going to switch to those pyrotechnic ones that you've seen at LC that have the fuse.
Yeah.
We had a couple thrown on us, and they are cool.
Are they a
disposable.
color or are they actually like are they a true pyro piece?
They're cold burn.
But they do pop.
The Enola Gay ones, the G67s or something.
They pop though. They're like circular. They
have
pop.
clay. They have clay BBs in them, or like freeze-dried peas or something.
Yeah.
Interesting. So yeah, the whole thing's completely biodegradable. But
Okay.
All right, here we go. Here's black.
Yep.
And then they had, I believe, like a multi-cam.
Dude, that for the Reapers.
Yeah, they would love that. And then a straight green.
Mm-hmm.
And
You could
then,
rattle can these up.
And then a tan. And I think, dude, they weren't on Amazon when I was trying to buy these. Just
And how long ago was that?
3 weeks ago. I swear to God, because now they're on here for $20, bro.
What? 20?
With free shipping.
$18.99. That's insane.
I was just on here. I swear to God.
It's full
it was not
tooth
on
protection.
Amazon. I mean, Amazon's the first place you go, right? I
is
mean,
that goggles or is that mesh? Because it looks like.
Yeah, that
on the
goggles?
side, this is mesh.
No, that picture
goggles.
looks like the goggles are mesh.
I don't think so. I don't remember them.
They have a mesh
being-
option?
No, look at the light on the side of it. You
I
can
don't,
tell.
oh well, I mean, maybe Amazon
yeah,
has
yeah.
one, but yeah, no, it's the reason I went with this one is because it wasn't as shiny as like the black.
Yeah, that one
Right.
looks really cool.
Yeah, if you see the black, how shiny it is, reflective. So
Oh, so that's what you're trying to get away with is the signaling to your opponents that you're there. Kind
yeah,
of thing.
Hell
see
yeah.
the reflectivity of the plastic
Yeah,
right there.
Out there in the
Gotcha.
woods.
For some
you're looking-
reason, that doesn't, it's
You're
not
looking
all
like
matte
that.
style.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's really cool.
You're
So
into that for sure.
Though I get the feeling they could easily fix that by taking like a very fine granulated kind of sandpaper, just kind of roughen
I
the
bet
surface
these
a
look
little
better
bit.
as they get beat up too.
That's true.
I bet they look way cooler once they get beat up.
yeah, right.
Put a few scratches on that
Some
thing.
more
Yeah.
ones. Some more
Put some tape
ones.
on the lenses. And
You're good to go. Let me see this real quick. Let me see if it covers my big ass chin.
Probably not. I mean,
Yeah,
the
something
chain's
wrong
on the
with
chain's
that.
on
It
high.
comes right here on me, man.
Really?
So, yeah. It's right there.
Just slip it on like this.
So pull everything out. Well, usually I gotta take it off, but
Ooh.
pop.
It does cover
Just
you.
about the chin, yeah.
Yeah, the side of
yeah.
your jaw's a little exposed down below, but the front appears to be just
That's
fine.
good enough. That's good enough.
Yeah, I can take a shot in the chin.
just grow the beard
Or-
longer and then
In
get
the jaw, I mean.
Little
See, I
protection.
can't wear contacts though, so unless I can stuff a pair of glasses.
Well, so you can unscrew the inside of that and take those out.
What?
So if you had like old lenses, you
Yeah.
could just either glue them on there
Yeah.
or figure something out.
Neat.
Feels good.
That
though.
I was
Look at
thinking
that.
about. I was thinking about doing it
Can tuck my chin, so.
and breathe. Now, so when it's real tight, it's like up against your face. I had to kind of keep pulling it off a little bit, but I got used to it. Yeah, I got used to it. I think it loosened up too a little bit. So
Feels good though.
yeah,
It's intense, dude. It really
it
is.
is. Yeah. Yeah, and then of course Commissar's like, oh, make sure you shoot him in the face.
Everybody always says that.
Yeah,
That would be great.
yeah.
If I had choices, I would need glasses.
He just tells them to do that anyways.
Yeah.
You would put
Well, particularly with me, he seems to like to put a head on, put a ransom on my head.
Yeah.
nice, man.
The only
Bounty.
thing that's risky about it, right, that I could see initially is just the ear exposure right here.
Yeah, a little ear exposure for sure. And I've been thinking about that.
I don't think you'll die.
Probably not, but it's
I've
just
been
the whole,
shot in
that's
the
the
ear.
only thing that's exposed.
Yeah.
at that
I've been
point.
shot right there.
Oh,
actually.
that will wake you up.
Oh man,
I've been
it
there. I've been
bled
there.
too. It
No.
bled.
Dick drops you, bro.
It bled.
Tip of the dick will drop you.
Yeah, it stopped me.
I've seen 3 of them
I got I had a man
Within
hater
this
at CQB City put me right
Oh
down.
no.
You know when you take a breath when
My
you get hit
game.
when you're a kid, you're like,
Oh yeah,
it was,
that's a restart button for
Yeah,
you.
dude,
It
it's
basically
rough,
is.
I remember being at LC and I threw a Thunderbee in the room, and then it went off, and I go in to go pick it up, and the dude's all hunched over, getting ready to vomit. It just rocketed right into his nuts.
Oh no.
Sorry, bud.
Oh.
Just walked off.
fanny packs, guys. Fanny packs.
Oh yeah,
For sure.
Yeah,
Don't
use
pouch
them.
anything.
Anything for that special protection.
Yeah, extra protection.
really.
Got to stay protected, you know. Don't want to catch anything.
Yeah. Of course. So what else, boys?
Except catch the airsoft fever though.
Yeah, so
Yep.
You deal with the ones in the feverish point, dude. They're all the first starting out kids.
Yeah.
All they
Gosh,
want to
it's
do
always
is
up
play.
there.
Yeah. That's one thing. Those,
Good though.
those
Good to
newbies.
see. Yeah, it's good to see.
Those newbies need to learn something. So
The tricky part is, do they want to learn something?
yeah.
Or they just want to shoot because hey, it's outside of Call of Duty now.
Right. So,
Yeah.
just like Call of
My
Duty.
thumbs are getting to work out.
Yeah.
There's a lot of players though that'll really beat you up if you're coming, reckless in there.
Yeah. No, that'd almost be something for like you guys to do is I don't know if you could there, but maybe organize like a team training day to where they come and you just put if you had 10 kids show up, you get 3 and 4, whatever, have them work together and I don't know, try to teach them the team concepts and just good just good gun handling, respect for your opponent.
I can definitely say that James has covered that in his own airsoft practicing, but he has been focusing more on applying yourself as an individual to airsoft. We haven't aimed for anything that's team building yet.
Yeah.
Mostly those things are revolved around like before tournaments, like 3-on-3 or 5-on-5 kind of thing.
Right,
There's a prep for teams in that regard, but as far as dedicating things to bring your team to learn something, I don't think we have done that yet. That would be a bad thing to try.
Well, see that where I go at Battlegrounds out in Penn Valley or Browns Valley technically, I mean that it promotes team 100%. You show up and you got objectives you have to do, so you got to work together to get them done. Now, do you work together all the time? No, you don't. People, do their own thing, want to go.
Right.
It happens, but you have teams showing up that do want to work together. And I mean, yesterday was nobody got an objective for an hour. And that's pretty good. Usually one team will go and stomp a few of them out at least, and then the first 2 minutes, and then you got the third one, at least within, first 10, 20 minutes. So it was good because both teams were trying to protect their objectives and attack,
Right.
And you have to work together to do that. Otherwise, a team working together on just a bunch of people who aren't, most likely are going to plow through them.
Right.
Just they're more organized and structured. Sometimes, not all the time, no. But so it's I definitely have seen it really helps the youngsters, especially when they come out there and then they see people are trying to work together, and you have people out there yelling, "Oh, sorry," or apologize and just being a good opponent.
Right.
But newbies are newbies. They come out there. Sometimes they think they know it all, or not know it all, but just
They can do it
finicky
all.
or uncontrolled.
Yeah, exactly.
But
What's you got going on?
anything else, fellas? I mean, that's a pretty good little run. You guys have what's next at your guys' spot?
For right now, other than the MLA that's coming out, it's going to be kind of petering out a little bit because we're getting towards that time of the season where most people are kind of up in the air on whether they want to come out because the season's going to start to change. But we're primarily, I don't think we have a lot of anything big really planned out until the 10th year anniversary come up in March.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as big events, MLA, that one I know for sure.
Okay. So that's your guys' main events right now is the MLA coming through.
I'll check on
Which is
Facebook right
pretty
now and
cool.
see what we have going on at the moment. But currently it's the MLA, and then what's after that, primarily it's going to be us just kind of bracing ourselves for the 10th anniversary.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
we're
no
aiming
doubt.
to make that. We're aiming to make that big. Because honestly, we didn't think we could make it 10 full years. in all honesty.
Right. And then because that was your birthday party last time, and that was huge. You guys had hella people there.
370 something.
That was a big day.
Oh, it was insane. I've never seen a crowd like that.
That was insane, man. Oh my god.
I'm impressed we actually kept it going that smoothly because honestly, that was hard.
I think I got shot more by my own team that day than the other team. I'm coming back, you know.
Exactly.
But I keep forgetting to walk out the sides. I'm always like, and turn around and go back. Yes, stupidly, but
exactly.
Like, go out the sides.
So it looks like it's mostly just a birthday party on the 22nd of December. Free entry. It's going to be a small kind of event because it starts at 11. Let me take a look at the date, the times on that. Starts at 11, ends at 4, so basic Sunday kind of thing. Free entry, so that's going to be basically a Christmas event. Everybody's allowed to come on out there for free, so come and have a good time on that one. And after that, yeah, it's basically just kind of petering out until, I take that back. The birthday prep is on February 15th. 8th and 10th birthday party free entries on February 16th.
Okay.
Major League Yourself, NorCal qualifier in March 28th, and then more qualifiers down after that.
So a lot of March.
Yeah.
A couple big ones in March.
Yeah, so.
Right on. Yeah, you guys are preparing for March, so. Otherwise, you can check them out on their Facebook page.
Yeah.
Instagram, they've got all that stuff.
Instagram is where we have all the moment-to-moment things going on, like the hottest news, the things going on. Facebook is where we primarily have events and post our pictures.
Yeah.
We tried working Facebook, but we found out that there's a lot more kids and of our crowd are involved on Instagram more than Facebook.
And I've been posting a lot of you guys' stuff on the band app too, the NorCal Airsoft band app, and there's we got quite a few people on it too.
Yeah, we're really happy about that too. We really appreciate the feedback on all that stuff too.
Oh, of course.
Getting it to be a little bit more spread out makes it a lot more fun because we like the thought of bringing people a little bit more than in our nearest vicinity to come on out to our field because it's always fun bringing new players, but it's always fun bringing a lot more people further away because that means they came there with intent.
Yeah.
And we love it when people come to our field with intent.
Yeah, exactly. And we love what you guys are doing because we know what you got a little more behind the scenes of what, you guys donating your time, pretty much what we consider the agent status, right? You're just given to make it go and see what it becomes.
Exactly.
Contributing to the airsoft world, so that's much appreciated on our part too, that you guys are out there doing what you're doing.
Someone has to do the hard work.
Pretty much.
Otherwise, we'd be talking about Epstein all night, and we'd probably be killed before.
You guys? You got any players you want to shout out? Anyone who's been doing good? Who you got, Tom?
Warducks and the Reapers seem to be playing the most consistently and getting out there.
5-3 over Reapers.
Yeah. Yeah, I know are you guys heading up to the Reno LC?
Yes, that's in March too.
Yeah,
it is?
Yeah.
March,
Yeah. So. Yeah, no, we're definitely going to that though. The prison, so that's the Lion Claws prison. I don't have the details on it just yet. I'll get it and get that on the band app. But it's going to be in a prison. What more to say? Yeah, with real inmates. No.
What's the FPS on this?
Right at 380.
Right at 380.
So it performs like my Ronins, but it's way lighter.
I like it.
Feels good.
Feels good. It's a little goofy because the sight's really high, but
yeah, it kind of is.
For the
but
weight,
honestly,
though.
with enough practice, I can get my eye.
And a mask.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's the other thing that's just a little weird. Is if this thing was a little bit longer, like it was down to here, because for whatever reason, it's my style. I can't acknowledge why. I always bring the rifle up a little too high. So if I bring it down here, I cringe, and that doesn't feel very comfortable. Yeah. So that's why I do this.
I'll run it with a stock end to be real. That's not a real gun, so I'll just collapse it all the way.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I'll collapse it all the way.
Same thing with the Evo. I never use it. I just collapse
I get my eyes right off it then,
Yeah,
right off it.
That's what I like right there.
Yeah, I like it like that too.
With the mask on, you don't want to have the stock on there because then your chin's right up all the way against that. Then you totally lose your sight trying to do that.
Yeah, very good. John got me this one.
How much?
I don't remember.
I think they're like $429.
I got a bunch of shit with mine, so it's been like closer to 6 when I picked mine up.
Plus, he has 10% for the Rocco tax anyway, so. Putting up with Rocco shit.
But you got the good shit, though.
Yeah.
You try anyways.
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't explode that DMY when I get it back.
If you need wood,
DMR struggles are real.
DMR struggles, yeah. I still got to drop my damn Bren back off. So.
Oh, yeah.
Fun. But the AK's ready. I got a real sword AK. 47 coming back to me. Yeah. I got it fixed. I've had it forever. Used to run with it quite a bit. Yeah, it is a real AK too because it's been through a flood.
Really?
It's been through some shit and
Nice.
it's still going.
That's
so.
legit.
So no, that's hella cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. Make sure you check us out at Tree City. Come out to be a good player. Come out to be a better opponent. We just want fun-loving guys. You know, no gay shit, but we'll still hug you. You know, out there shooting each other, having fun. Come out with your teams. All right, this is a team objective. I want you working together. I want you trying to be a good opponent for the DEA. Give them hell because they're not going to let you do what you want to do. At least not very easily.
Right.
Yes, so do that.
Full face, too, guys.
Full
Don't
face.
fuck around.
Cover
Full face.
yourself up. You know, yeah. So be a better person. Get out here and check it out. And yeah, appreciate it.
Thanks for coming out, too, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so I'll go ahead and
Open
this off. See.